we're going to switch back to the meeting, the high-stakes meeting that's taking place in California between President Biden and Chinese President Xi. Many things that they're discussing, but one hot-button issue that some lawmakers have been pressing Biden to raise is the wrongful detention of an American man named Mark Swidan. He's from Texas. He's on death row in China and has been suffering in prison for 11 years this month. NewsNation has stayed on his story. Swidan was arrested in China back in 2012 on drug-related charges, and despite any evidence that he committed any crime, there was no evidence. In April, a Chinese court denied his appeal and upheld his death sentence. I spoke with Swidan's lawyer after that ruling, who told me the heart-wrenching and outrageous story of the 48-year-old businessman's living condition. He said Swidan is being treated like a political prisoner, allegedly forced to sleep on concrete floors with the lights on 24/7, suffering psychologically. Well, joining us now is Mark's mother, Katherine Swidan. Katherine, thank you so much for being with us. It must be gut-wrenching for you that there's no sign yet that Mark's case was brought up in this meeting today between Presidents Biden and Xi.
Well, I have hope, but not really confident in what's going to be discussed. I'm hoping at least Biden raises his name, but I do think that this is a trade meeting. APEC is full of CEOs, and they should be comfortable going and trading and working with China just like a long time ago. And as long as people know that they're in danger of being detained, or there's an exit ban where they can't leave, or their companies are going to be in jeopardy, they're not going to be able to do any trade.
Your son was in China on business when he was arrested on charges that are almost laughable. So at a time when we're trying to encourage trade between these two countries, it might be difficult with this big, warning, American businessmen, you may be arrested while in China. When did you last speak with your son?
That was 2018. I had gone in for endometrial cancer for surgery, and they allowed me to speak to him for 5 minutes.
5 minutes in 2018? That's the last time you spoke with him?
Yes.
What are you told about his condition? Has his lawyer given you any more information about how he is, how he's holding up? We know we've been told that he's been subjected to torture and that he's suffering.
Yes. Actually, my lawyer doesn't have privy to any of that information, just like me. I rely specifically on Mark's letters. He had sent me letters, and he's a phenomenal artist, so his art and his letters depicted what was happening to him. And oftentimes he wrote so small that the Chinese just passed the letters on to me. But they had broken his hands 5 to 7 times. They had interrogated him for many, many days, beating him. I don't know what else. He didn't put that in his letters, but they were torturing him, trying to get a video saying he renounced the United States and that he was involved in confessing. When actually he's been tortured ever since then, humiliated. He's been very sick. He's lost over 100 pounds.
Oh, my goodness.
And these are directly from his letters. Also, Ambassador Burns went to see him. He physically saw his damages.
Katherine, I only have a few seconds left. In 10 seconds, what would you say to President Biden and President Xi if you could send them a message right now?
I want to appeal to President Xi. I have never heard from Biden. He's never called or written or anything. But President Xi, I know that with all due respect, to let Mark go after all this time would be gracious of you, and it would also let the world know that hostage is not just a word, that this man doesn't deserve to be there. And it will open up people who have these companies who want to invest in China and who want to continue doing trade.
Right.
So they won't have a fear of being detained.
Katherine,
And Mark needs to come home. My
he-
baby, my best friend.
thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.